this is a very diverse nation. So we celebrate the diversity, but in a nation like this, communication tends to be delicate, and unless it's carefully handled, chances are it can lead to conflicts. And then the recent study I read from BBC, it categorizes Ethiopia as one of conflict-prone nations because of the diversity we have. If we are conflict-prone nation, and then our communication, the nature of our communication should take our situation into consideration. And then civil communication that is based on respecting others, and then approaching them in a very positive manner, rather than we and them kind of dichotomy and divide, which can lead to conflicts. Why don't we follow a type of communication that helps us come together, bring society together and live in a very peaceful manner together?
That is even the problem of our senior government officials. The other thing is, you said you're going to write in Amharic, but people may ask you, why don't you write in Afan Oromo? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I wish I could, but my Afan Oromo is not to that level. I lost much of it, and I'm working on it. Hopefully I will regain. And then the vocabulary, my goodness. I mean, recently vocabulary has changed, and Afan Oromo is enriching and it's growing, which is good. I'm very happy with that, but I don't know. Very narrow span of vocabulary I have, honestly speaking. I need to work on it before I can claim to write in Afan Oromo. Social media thing, definitely they have their positive and negative sides. And then it's not only the Ethiopians that are saying, the whole world has come to realize the challenges with opportunities, multiple opportunities. I mean, it's a platform for learning, for development. It's a source of information. And when I was teaching in the United States myself, I relied heavily on social media, YouTube videos, for example. And then I use them in my classrooms today. And they explain, you get materials that explain stuff better than you do. So for the benefit of your students, you use them, even in academia, even in classrooms. So in science, in researching, in all these spheres of life, in medicine, for example, if you want to do some home medicine, go to Google or go to YouTube and you find a lot of information. Not that every information you get on the internet is authentic. Some of them are from good sources like medical doctors, knowledgeable people, real experts. Others are from people like myself who have no background in medicine. In that case, there is a chance of distortion, knowingly and unknowingly. And others intentionally use the platform to send out distorted information, information which is not accurate, which is not right, across societies. And then the platform gives you that opportunity. Anonymity, without disclosing your personal identity, you can send out information across. So chances are not everybody uses these platforms ethically and responsibly. So distorted information gets across people, and that results in misunderstanding and chaos. I was looking at a recent publication, I think that was in November, of The Economist. The cover page, if you look at the cover page, you know the logo of Facebook, which is F. So they turned it around, and then it's like a pistol.
Okay,
yeah, on the tip of it you find smoke. coming out of that. And what does that mean? It's the economist based on research. Even in Western countries, Facebook is doing some damage, and that's why the countries like Germany and recently the UK and India, some other countries, nations as well, they're thinking about how they can control fake information on social platforms.
It will be disaster unless we properly use it, unless we manage it, unless we ethically use this social media.
That's the best thing to do, responsibly using it, and then putting pressure on the administrators of the platforms. The countries are putting pressure on YouTube administrators and Facebook administrators, other platforms as well. Either, unless you take down defamatory information within 24 hours, you will be fined this amount of money, they tell them. And then it will be the responsibility of the administrators to watch what people put on these platforms before they get disseminated. The best thing to do is filtering what gets to social media. And technology might allow you to do that. I'm not good at technology, but I have a sense that one way to control the social media is through use of technology. The other way is educating people and making them both the producers and the consumers, critical consumers of not only actually social media, but every media. Reality on the ground is not necessarily exact same as reality on media, because the mediators, in the case of mainstream media, the journalists filter information. They want us to see the way they see it, the way the camera eyes see reality on the ground. So even on mainstream media, there is a lot of hierarchy, chances of filtering information, chances of catching inaccurate information. The reporter, editor, chief editors, it goes all the way, and the bureaucracy catches it. In the case of social media, you don't have that luxury. One person that has a smartphone and has connection to the internet can get information and disseminate it. So educate people to be wary of the potential dangers of information coming from the social media, both the consumers and also the producers. And also legal frameworks could be used. Like I said, in Germany, they are deciding the amount of fine administrators could be paying.
Wow, a wonderful explanation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dear viewers, we have had a good time with Dr. Getachew, a communicator and instructor at the University at the School of Journalism and Communication. Really, he told us wonderful things about social media, how dangerous they are unless we use it properly. And I say goodbye by inviting you one Oromo song from Ilubabor.
Thank you so much. I like it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Anwar.
It's all right.
Appreciate it.
Ada